My fellow Nigerians, as your future president and as a very big supporter of Peter Obi to be our next president in 2027, I present to you episode 3 of my Obi Readings series. Episode 3 is from Obi's post about our ongoing and really unfortunate lack of constant electricity supply, posted on X at 7:21 p.m. yesterday, September 10, 2025. Please listen as I read, beginning with Obi's reference to a quote by Bola Tinubu. Lest we forget, if I don't give you constant electricity in the next 4 years, don't vote for me for a second term. The impact is too glaring for Nigerians to forget Bola Tinubu's promise while campaigning on December 22, 2022, that, and I quote, if I don't give you constant electricity in the next 4 years, don't vote for me for a second term, end of quote. For a nation already stated to have more people living without electricity than anywhere else in the world, there could not be any more firm, comforting political promise than this. Yet APC and its current government have presided over more national grid failures and power outages than any government in our history. There are now repeated blackouts despite billions in power investments. Over the years, billions of dollars have been spent on the power sector in Nigeria. In fact, Nigeria has spent more on power generation with little or no increase in supply than countries like Vietnam, Egypt, Indonesia, and Bangladesh. Yet, while some of these nations have proudly doubled their electricity generation and distribution by adding, of course, tens of thousands of megawatts to transform their economies and increase their GDP, Nigeria has largely crawled from 4,500 megawatts to just 5,000 megawatts. With a GDP of about 200 billion US dollars, Nigeria has the capacity to significantly boost its economy if it invests properly in electricity. Generating even a bare minimum of 10,000 megawatts could raise our GDP by about 50%, which will unlock industrial growth and create millions of jobs. But rather than focusing on this, which will improve our economy, we are focused on coastal roads that will contribute far less to our economic growth, while factories shut down, jobs disappear, businesses collapse, and ordinary Nigerians live in darkness. Bola Tinubu, it is time to prioritize generating and distributing more electricity to power businesses, especially small and medium-sized enterprises, which will create jobs and grow the economy. A new Nigeria is possible. End of text. Now, it's indeed such a shame that we're still grappling with issues of unstable power supply, despite all the billions we have spent to resolve them. In my 2024 State of the Nation address, I said, and I quote, the fastest way to solve our perennial power shortage problems is to approach the Chinese government, for example, with a serious proposal to lease our power sector under a PPP, that's a public-private partnership arrangement, and as part of the Belt and Road Initiative, to a consortium of Chinese power companies for a period of, say, 15 to 20 years. Within a year or so of the deal, we will have 24-hour uninterrupted power supply, end of quote. I stand by that, and I know that Obi is similarly determined to find a lasting solution to this embarrassing problem of unstable electricity supply that we have in Nigeria. May God bless and protect Peter Obi, and may God continue to bless our beloved Federal Republic of Nigeria.